These are the Diomede Islands in the center of the Bering Strait. Over behind me is Greater Diomede, uninhabited, a Russian island. And the one I'm on, Little Diomede, is American. About 50 miles to the north is the Arctic Circle. Behind me, in that channel there, runs the international date line. On Greater Diomede, it's already tomorrow. From these narrow straits, the Pacific Ocean stretches southwards to cover 1/3 of the Earth's surface. The journey we're beginning today will take us all the way round this vast ocean, 50,000 miles of travel through 18 countries. If all goes well, when we return here in a year's time, we shall have been full circle. A late August sun shines for our departure, making light of the harsh life in this remote Eskimo village, battered by the elements for 9 months of the year. The 180 inhabitants of this windswept rock live by fishing, and always have done. What? Oh, just making a film. The oil-rich government of Alaska has done much to make life here more comfortable. There's a state-of-the-art school, satellite television, electricity, and abundant fresh water. And the island has voted itself alcohol-free. But they still hunt beluga whales in boats made from walrus skin, and it's in one of these that I shall begin my Pacific journey. The locals are frankly unimpressed. They've seen travellers here before, trying to cross the ice bridge between Russia and America, or on their way in and out of the Arctic. This is just one more crazy departure for a people who wouldn't exchange Diomede for anywhere else on Earth. So we say, farewell, Diomede. See you in a year. It's good to be on the move, out on the ocean on a wing and a prayer and a walrus skin boat. What more could I ask for? Except a helicopter like the rest of the crew? A 130 miles south of Diomede lies Nome, a doughty, resilient community of 5,000 souls clinging to the dry, hard shores of western Alaska. The spirit of the last frontier survives in Nome. They're proud of the fact that the nearest tree is 75 miles away. In Nome, real men drive pickup trucks and never wash them. "90 years ago, these bleak grey beaches were called the Golden Sands of Nome. 30,000 prospectors camped here in search of a fortune, and they still come. Excuse me dropping in, but I was passing through Nome and I was told I must see the Golden Sands of Nome, see if it's true.
Legendary.
See that, yeah.
That was 3 hours worth of work, maybe $100.
That's 3 hours this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe $100. To make it disappear and suck it right up.
And are you together?
Yeah, this is my son.
Your son with you, yeah. So is this a hobby which, I mean...
This is a hobby. What I
It's
do with
taken
the
over most of
gold,
your life.
I invest all the gold money. I don't have to live on it.
Yeah.
I don't need it for expenses. I'm buying a new Corvette with this year's gold. Last year, I bought, 2 years ago, I bought a Corvette. Last year, I bought a house. I've got 5 homes now.
With gold prices at $350 an ounce, there's still money to be made on the shores of the Bering Sea. But everyone has his own way of making it. Stan Cook is an Englishman. Not for him the nitpicking delicacy of the gold pan. Stan is slowly and systematically washing away the beach.
Why do you do this?
Why?
Yeah.
So I don't die from lack of activity. It's fun.
Do you have to get special permission to pan on the beach here?
No, just from my wife.
Really?
My wife is the only one I have to ask.
How much does she pay you? Oh, I mean, how much do you have to pay her? Sorry, I goofed. Yeah. How pay much she her you do? Pebble number 13, Bering Sea, ocean sky. Palin here, very cold, chill, chill,
I'm
chill.
not sure you
Nosy
better-
dribble and soon terrible temperature, fluey fall over, deady, no more Pacific Rimmy.
I'm deteriorating fast, and it's only the second day. This may be the frozen north, but no one leaves on a dog sled anymore.
Thank you.
They know how to treat a star.
Airport, please. Thank you.
There are no roads connecting Nome with the rest of Alaska. From here, there's only one quick way out. Our circle around the Pacific will follow the Asian side first, so we must make our way across to Russia as soon as possible. The US Coast Guard has offered to take us on their monthly supply flight from Kodiak down the Aleutian chain to the island of Attu. They leave from their Kodiak base in 2 days' time. $130 years ago, the American government bought Alaska from the Russians for $7 million, less than 2 cents an acre. But at the Orthodox Church, Kodiak still feels firmly Russian. As we have 2 days before our plane leaves for Attu, there's time to see the sights of the island. The greatest of these is the huge Kodiak brown bear, which can be seen in the wild on an overnight trip from the capital. The only way to get there is by float plane. These workhorses, the one we're in is 33 years old, are the equivalent of motor cars on a rugged island like Kodiak. The weather is good as we land 60 miles away on Karluk Lake, so we set off straight away to look for bear. With Scott the ranger, Siggy and Rosie, 2 incorrigibly enthusiastic Germans, and a few thousand black flies. We're in luck. Somewhere beyond the flies is a bear.
Yeah, this is one of her cubs right here. He's okay.
It's a year old. That's
Year and a half old. This one right there.
Are they aware of us now? And
That little cub, his mom picked up on that when he jumped, made a few sounds there.
so what are they thinking now? If we get any
Well,
closer,
she's more interested in pushing this other bear out of the area.
Right.
Shelley and Olga have these little disputes all the time. Usually, none of one of them gives in.
The bears scour the river for migrating red salmon. A full-grown female will eat 30 fish a day.
Where are the males? Do they
Well,
follow
the males, that's a good question
family?
sometimes. They come through in the evenings or late at night, early morning. We'll see a few, but we don't see a high population of males right here. They're scattered around in the area. But
Are they much
occasionally-
bigger than the females?
Yes, it can sometimes run 300 or 400 pounds more than a female.
Find somewhere to put the flies would help,
Yeah,
wouldn't
it'll
it?
spoil
You
your
can only
dinner.
see the bears now for sort of swarms of flies. That one up there, she's just sort of now hunkered down. Looks like a huge boulder.
Next morning, the weather has turned. We've cleared our huts and are packed and ready to go. All we need now is an aeroplane. When it doesn't come, we resign ourselves to an unscheduled second evening here.
Oh, wow, that's very nice. Lucky you. So where are you going to next?
Oh, baby, can I?
Oh, look at this. What a feast. What a feast.
Rosie and Siggy are relaxed about the delay, but they, quite sensibly, do not have to worry about circumnavigating the Pacific.
Has this happened before? People have been stuck here for a bit.
That can happen. We've had a few people this year that have spent up to 4 extra days here from their normal schedule. But that's extreme conditions where the town was fogged in solid, and it was mainly fog conditions in Kodiak.
Well, it's now 24 hours since we should have been airlifted from Karluk Lake back to Kodiak and off to Attu, but we're still here. And from where I sit, I can see the mountains over which the plane should come, but there's no sign of it. We've heard there's fog in Kodiak, so we're still stranded. There's nothing you can do but sit and wait. The day passes with no sight of the plane. There is now a real chance that we will miss our Coast Guard flight to Attu. What's so frustrating is that we can't tell the Coast Guard what's happened. Scott's proud of the fact that there's no phone on the island. In some desperation, I ask him if there is any other way out.
You could walk to Larsen Bay, be around 5 miles of walking and probably 6 miles of floating.
How do we get down the Karluk River?
Well, I know of an old raft down there, and I'm not sure about the condition of the raft. We'd have to check it out. And
Is that, are the bears down there like there are up
well,
here?
not as thick, but there's one point along the river on this corner where
Yeah.
they're doing lots of feeding now. I've watched several family groups and individual bears catching king salmon, red salmon, and so you will encounter bears at one point, I'm sure, along the river. There may be one female with 3 spring cubs that might stay there.
There is one, as Scott warned, and it's quite large. Suddenly, the idea of walking out of here loses its appeal. It comes right out of the blue, or the grey. For a moment, I don't believe what I'm seeing. Then, like the rest of us, I'm running out to welcome our saviour. Impenetrable fog had grounded all flights out of Kodiak City for 3 days. But for the moment, no one's complaining. We've been rescued.
Oh, down to the last pair of underpants.
The bad news is that the Coast Guard flight has left without us. The good news is that we've managed to wangle ourselves aboard the last flight of the season on the only scheduled service between Alaska and Russia. Morning.
Good morning.
Petropavlovsk, please. I have trouble saying it, but that's, you know where I mean?
Yes.
We know
Okay.
what you're talking about, and it is hard to pronounce.
Well, here we are.
And how many passengers are traveling?
There's 7 of us, please. Yeah.
How many bags will you be checking today?
43.
43?
Yeah. Well, we're going on somewhere. We're not just stopping in Petropavlovsk.
Well, that's
Well, we have 43 tags here.
Good.
Okay, if you can go ahead and set your bags right up here. We'd
Okay.
appreciate that.
Great. We have very comfortable seats.
Very comfortable seats.
If there's nobody in
course, it's
first
on
class,
Alaska
if there's nobody in
Airlines.
first class, we'll go there and we won't
We may
bother
have to put-
anybody. We won't bother anybody. Just give us a nice glass
We
of
might have to
champagne,
put
some of
your-
those little bags of nuts that you spend the whole flight trying to open, and we'll sit there quietly. Flight 203 from Anchorage to Petropavlovsk, from America's last frontier to Russia's last frontier. Kamchatka lies 2,000 miles away. The contrast is stark. Alaska is the land of opportunity, and Kamchatka, until 6 years ago, was closed to all foreigners. But now all that's changed, and I'm welcomed with a traditional offering of bread and salt. Oh, thank you. Oh dear.
Какой идиот.
Unfortunately, it's not for me at all, although some of the waiting press half recognise a star when they see one. The real celebrities are an Alaskan delegation from the town of Homer, led by the mayor. The way he tucks into the welcome bread makes me strangely envious of the new cordiality in Russian-American relations.
Carol. I'm sorry, Carol. The head of the delegation and the driver.
Greetings over, the Alaskan delegation is swept away in the official limousine. But the offerings from the people of Petropavlovsk don't go unappreciated.
No, I was given it by a friend. It turns out it was a bit of a mistake. They weren't for me. They were from some Alaskan Kamchatkan Friendship Society, but they left me with the cake. I got the cake in the end. Didn't get the flowers, but I got the cake. Very nice. We'll share it. Should last us a week.
Next morning, we meet the team who are to show us the wilder side of Kamchatka.
Sergei Alexeyev, Director Kronotsky Reserve.
Sergei. Michael.
Очень приятно,
Yeah.
Sergei. Cook Svetlana,
Yes, Svetlana. Good, excellent.
my assistant Alexander,
Alexander.
and interpreter Konstantin.
Interpreter Constantine. And for those who may not know, this is Igor Nosov, who is the big man here today, who's going to guide us through not only Kamchatka, but also all the way down the Russian Pacific.
Thank
so
you.
we're all ready.
Yeah,
Igor,
we're
we're in
all
your
ready.
hands. Let's get aboard.
Yes, thank you. Please. Woman.
Svetlana. Sergei. And me.
Kretchet, the name on the side of the aircraft, is one of the myriad private companies now running these old military helicopters. The word means a falcon, but for a while this mighty beast feels more like an elephant. For one moment, I thought we decided to go by road instead. There are no roads across Kamchatka, and very few people either. Those that brave the weather and the rough terrain are mostly nomads. We're looking for a tribe called the Evenks, who move through the mountains and forests, living off great herds of reindeer. We locate one of their encampments. It seems remarkably reindeer-free.
Can he tell us where are the reindeer herds?
Спрашивает, где сейчас олени, можете сказать?
Вот тут вверху они находятся. Сколько примерно расстояние до них?
А вот где туман вот начинается. Do you see the mist over there?
I see the mist, yeah, I don't see anything in the mist.
Yeah. He said that they are there.
They're there in the mist.
Not far from here, about 2 kilometers.
2 kilometers away. How many reindeer does he have up there?
Сколько там оленей примерно поголовье? 1000. 1000.
1,000? Yeah. Well, I think we should try and see them if we can.
So the bird labours into the air again, threatening to blow away the Evenks for a second time. I missed the Kodiak bears in a cloud of flies. I missed the Coast Guard flight to the island of Attu. This time I'm determined not to miss the reindeer. By now, the entire crew, including the pilot's young son, are on full reindeer alert, but there's not an antler to be seen. Then the weather clears and the landscape changes, and we're over some of the most spectacular scenery in the world. Tourism is not yet established here, and it's doubtful if it ever will be. This part of Kamchatka is protected, however. The 6,000 square miles below us is known as the Kronotsky Reserve. This is the crater of the Uzon volcano. There are 25 volcanoes on the reserve. 12 are still active.
This is a truly amazing place, the Koronsky Reserve. I mean, I haven't seen as much steam since I gave up train spotting. It is just the size of the place, not only what you see on the surface, like the volcanoes that we've seen and flown over, but what you feel is underneath. I've never, ever, anywhere else felt the sense of the earth sort of bubbling and pulsing beneath me, this energy just pouring out. And it is really in the middle of nowhere. I have to remember that we're extraordinarily privileged to be here. I mean, this is inaccessible, remote land of Kamchatka.
geysers erupt with clockwork precision. This one, known as the Giant, blasts 100 feet in the air every 3 hours. I persuade Sergei and Konstantin to take me closer.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How much is that? 250 grove. Yeah.
257 degrees above zero.
Kind of the wind blowing that way, will you please? Come on, George, you've been on our side today so far. Oh,
Attention, please.
this is very nasty.
Slowly,
George.
slowly.
Slowly.
Yes.
I think I'm going to keep under the water to avoid being bitten to death. Oh, it's
Yes.
very, very
After
nice.
this water, too young.
Too
Possible
young.
20 years ago.
I feel 52 already, Igor.
I am 52.
That looks rather nice
Oh!
up there, by the lake.
Relax.
Is it my imagination, or is this, has this fish soup got vodka in it? Is there vodka in here?
Yes, yeah. Yes, absolutely. This
You always put vodka in fish
This
soup.
is true. Russian fish and soup only with vodka. Yes.
It's really good.
Red wine, Moldavian wine. It's fantastic. Welcome.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you all.
Cheers. Cheers.
The fresh rustle of plastic.
Не слышны в саду даже шорохи. Все здесь замерло до утра. Если б знали вы, как мне дороги прикамчатские вечера. Речка движется и не движется, вся из лунного серебра. Песня слышится и не слышится в эти тихие вечера. Песня слышится и не слышится в эти тихие вечера. А рассвет уже все заметнее. Так, пожалуйста, будь добра.
Next morning, we're brought firmly down to earth. The rain sets in and we're confined to Olga's hunting lodge in the suburbs of Petropavlovsk. It's the perfect weather for learning a cheerful Russian song. Can you do this into a tape recorder? Just a little bit. I don't think I can learn the whole thing. Okay, so we're on. So, in your own time, Igor with, what is it called? The song?
This is Polishka Pole. This very traditional Russian song. Composer Kniper.
Yeah. Polishka Poli.
Polishka.
And you're going to give
It's
just...
fantastic Russian.
Okay.
Please, repeat, please.
2 words, I'm okay. On 3, I'm rather fox. Okay, Igor, live in the studio.
Эх, девушки, гляньте, девушки, утрите слезы, пусть да сильнее грянет песня, эх, да наша песня боевая. Полюшка, поле, полюшка, зелено поле, едут да по полю герои, эх, да Красной Армии герои. Полюшка, поле, полюшка, зелено поле, едут по полю герои, эх, да Красной Армии герои.
So big and then small,
Yes. Big and small.
loud and
Yes.
then soft, manic and
Yes.
then
Yes.
melancholy.
Exactly. This is Russian character.
Good. The sight of all this water reminds me that there is something significantly absent from my traveller's kit, and apparently from most Russian hotels as well. bath plugs, bath plugs. Don't see a plethora of bath plugs, but one can but ask. Oh, there's somebody over here. Пожалуйста, у вас есть пробка для ванны?
Нет.
Нет? Here, нет, nowhere here? Нет. Не пробка для ванны. Спасибо. Большое спасибо. No bath plugs.
Полюшка, поле, полюшка зеленое поле, едут ты по полю герой.
Igor? Next morning, whilst Olga makes potato cakes for breakfast, Igor is busy negotiating transport to get us out of here.
Алло? Магадан. Ясно. Так. Почему нет? Это невозможно. Завтра группа BBC должна лететь в ГУЛАГ. Да. Как нет бензина? Я вам достану бензин. От полюса к полюсу. Майкл Палин. Завтра в 10 часов утра должен быть готов вертолет. И только завтра. Вы не понимаете. Я вам говорю. Бензин будет у вас. Так. Вот на этом спасибо. Пожалуйста, 3 тонны бензина вам пришлют сейчас. Обязательно. Спасибо. Как говорят англичане, thank you very much. Спасибо. Есть.
Igor's subtle techniques of persuasion clearly worked. After breakfast, we find ourselves back at Petropavlovsk Airport. Once again, we're on our way, heading round the Pacific Rim. Our destination is the sinister city of Magadan, 600 miles away on the shores of the Sea of Okhotsk. Magadan was built by slave labor in the 1930s. It was the administration center for the mineral mines of the nearby Kolyma region. Most of the inhabitants of this bleak city are the sons, daughters, grandsons and granddaughters of prisoners and prison officials. This is where Stalin sent the enemies of the people, writers, artists, lawyers, anyone on whom his suspicions fell. In the very heart of Magadan is the start of the long road that led to the camps. It runs for hundreds of miles. It too was built on slave labor, laid literally over the bodies of those who perished. We're taking one of the survivors back to the remains of the Gulag camps where he once worked. His name is Ivan Yakovlev. He has not returned to this harsh wilderness for 50 years. These are the old uranium mines, where men worked in grim isolation to extract the vital ingredients for Russia's first atomic bomb. It was always officially denied that forced labor camps existed, but Ivan Yakovlev shows us the remains of a cemetery on the mountainside 200 miles north of Magadan. There is clear evidence here to prove that someone knew who was buried in these communal graves. For each one is marked with an identification disc made from an old tin lid.
F, that's a G, Russian G-24.
It's a bone, huh?
То же самое.
Это кость, да? Иван Ильич?
Да, это...
Yes.
what would have been the main cause of death?
Какова была главная причина смерти?
Главная причина смерти
He told me that the main causes of death
тяжелый
were
непосильный
overwork,
труд,
radiation,
облучение
and terrible hunger.
и плохое питание.
These are the buildings where the slave labourers lived. Ironically, the best preserved is the camp's prison, as if one were necessary. If you escaped from here, there was nowhere to go. In the shadow of the uranium mines, there are poignant reminders of those who were forced to work them. It's estimated that from 1933 until their closure in 1953, 3 million Russians were sent to their deaths in camps like these. I asked Tatiana, the interpreter, what Ivan Yakovlev's feelings are on returning here after so long.
Печаль и огорчение. И вместе с тем
He says he's
радость,
quite cheerful.
что после всех ужасов, которые здесь творились,
The generals and politicians who ran the gulags are all dead.
друзей сложил их так. Кто умер генерал,
But despite everything that he's been through, he's alive.
министром. Но они
And as he
умерли.
himself says,
А я провел
I'm
17
smiling.
лет в заключении в лагерях, еще живу, и как видите,
When Ivan was released from the gulag in 1946, he was given a medal for services to his country in the Great Patriotic War. He treasures it. We leave Magadan later today. Still time for last-minute shopping. The store is called Things for the House. Now that reminds me, there is something I need. Ah. Tweezers, brushes, soap, corkscrews, bulbs, bath taps. That looks a bit like a plopka. Ah. Excuse me. Где пробка? Пробка
Нету пробки.
для ванной.
Нет,
You know, glug, 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 glug. No? Нет, 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 нет. Oh.
Чего ты убегаешь? Будьте суты.
Нет пробка.
Что? Нет, нет, только решеточка есть.
So it's got something like it, I think.
Вот такая тут.
Yeah.
Такая не пойдет? Это для кухни,
Кухня, like a cork, yes.
чтобы мусор не забивался.
That's part What she offers me has holes in it, more like a sink tidy.
Это для кухни, а для ванны нету.
Want something rubber? No, I think that would let the water through. No,
Мусор
okay.
не прибегает, а вода
Спасибо.
протекает.
Большое
Пожалуйста.
спасибо.
Больше нет.
There is still one Russian city left in which I can buy a bath plug. 1,400 miles due south of Magadan is Vladivostok, the capital of the Russian Far East, where the only railway line across Russia meets the Pacific. This is a first for me. The last few miles of my journey into Vladivostok are along the Trans-Siberian Railway line. The exhausting 6,000-mile journey from Moscow takes 6 days and crosses 7 time zones before the train reaches the glorious extravaganza of Vladivostok Station, built in 1912 in the Bavarian Gothic style and freshly painted by an Italian film company. The roads of Vladivostok are full of Japanese cars, and the midday bustle in the streets has an almost European feel. It's hard to believe that the city was closed to foreigners as recently as 1992. was closed because it was the home port of the mighty Russian Pacific Fleet. It remains their home, but the fleet now goes on joint maneuvers with its old enemies, America and China, and is no longer mighty. My hotel in the leafy suburbs is called the Vlad Motor Inn. It's a joint venture with a Canadian company. Could my search be over? Do the baths have bath plugs here? Kropka dla vannoi here? Где? Do the baths have bath plugs here?
Yeah.
Oh,
They have.
thank
They're
you.
made of rubber.
You don't know how glad I am to hear that. It'll save me wandering around Vladivostok for the next 3 days. Thank you.
So don't worry about that. You can take a deep
I
bath.
can bath. Hey! Okay, thank you. Where's this?
It's the second floor.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good time here.
Ah, the pleasure of retained water. The Navy wakes early. I do too. The Pacific Fleet has agreed to be my host for the day.
Здравствуйте, товарищи! Вольно!
Where the hammer and sickle used to fly, the Russian Navy now has a new flag. Once it's raised, the day's work begins. I, meanwhile, have been invited to join Vice Admiral Chirkov, Deputy Commander of the Pacific Fleet, aboard his launch called Typhoon. I've one special favor to ask him.
We have ensemble
Yes.
of dancing and song of Pacific Fleet.
Yes.
Pacific Fleet.
Good, that's what I'm talking about.
And Admiral, chief of this ensemble.
Really?
Yes.
да.
This ensemble, his son.
Ah, does the Admiral himself enjoy singing? Does he like to sing?
Yes,
По обязанностям, да, он подчинен именно вот ансамбль. Я курирую его по долгу службы.
Because
he likes a song, does he? Полушка, поле, полюшка зелена, поле.
Вы любите петь?
Люблю слушать.
He like here. He like here. Not song, only here.
Anyway, I would like to, if he doesn't mind, maybe he could give me the address of the choir, and if they're having a rehearsal or something, maybe I could just go and
Okay, I think
pop along
it
and
is not problem.
sit at the back. No problem.
It is not problem.
Thank you.
Leslie, да.
Thank you very
Он
much.
хочет, чтобы, какой-то адрес ансамбля оставили, они там, снимали их, разговаривали с ними там.
Ну, я так понял, что и я такое разрешение это дал, что вы же ансамбль еще не снимали.
Have you met with ensemble?
No.
No.
I would like to.
Он хочет встретиться с ансамблем.
Ну, я дал разрешение, считаю, что сегодня такое есть, и оркестр, и ансамбль, и вы...
Yeah, but I've been learning this song.
Полюшка, поле, она будет, ансамбль будет исполнять.
And we will be Полюшка, поле. Our ensemble special for you.
Well,
Вместе с вами, вместе с вами.
With you.
Please thank the Admiral very much indeed, and I hope I will do the song justice. So it is that with permission from the very highest level, I'm given temporary membership of the legendary, once mighty, Pacific Fleet Ensemble. Dream about to be fulfilled. Oh, breathe in. Two fingers to the forehead. Hello, sailor, ready to go. Oh, my gosh. There's more. Do I need makeup? I mean... Okay, thank you.
Poluszka, pole, Poluszka do na pole. Jedzie do polowania, ekte kwasnie amigieroi.
Девушки, плачуби, девушкам сегодня грустно. Милый день надолго уехал, это милый в армию уехал. Девушки, гляньте вы, девушки, утрите слезы. Пусть веселее грянет песня, это наша песня боевая.